stay fly.
Ah! It's another one. It's another one. It's another one. It's another one. We are back on Mouthin Out. We are back on Mouthin Out.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Mouthin Out. We are back. Right now, I'm here with
Your boy Killakwabo. What's going on, guys?
Killakwabo in the building, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back again.
Back again.
You've been on the show once.
A few times.
Yeah,
a few
once.
times.
What am I talking about? You've been on the show a couple of times.
Yeah.
And you're back once again.
Yeah, man. You know, of course we're gonna talk about it later, but he's dropping an album and it's pretty soon. So it's, best to obviously hit him up, boy. Mr. Adrian Nyce.
Yes, sir.
And get on the Mouthin Out show and, actually I like the show. So, I like fucking come on the show and actually talk about my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some motion.
So, yeah, exactly. So I was like, shit, I'm dropping the album, getting my shit, so might as well just talk about that shit on Mouthin Out.
So there you go. There you have it. And you too can come on Mouthin
Exactly.
Out.
The premier talk show.
Exactly.
And then I was going to say Charlotte, but in the Carolinas.
Talk about it.
In the Carolinas.
And we be dibbling dabbling in Atlanta and LA too.
Exactly. But I mean, just coming out here, you know what I'm saying? Birth in the Carolinas, you know what I'm saying? Premier.
All right, Mr. Killakwabo.
Yes, sir.
What's new with you? What's new with you? My audience is probably a little more familiar with you. So
new
with you?
Oh yeah, a lot since the last time we talked, man. I just beat a case.
Let's talk about it.
Gosh,
let's talk about it. So what was the case? What was going on?
All right, so what happened was I got locked up in Shelby, North Carolina, because that's where I record at. I was recording my album Millionaire Mentality at the time. So I got locked up there. They charged me with resisting arrest and marijuana paraphernalia. At first. Yeah. And then a year later, they charged me with assault on a police officer. So I was fighting the case. I've been fighting the case for 2 years. I was looking at 5 years in jail if I got caught up with that shit. But I beat the case literally last month.
Dang. So you've been fighting this for 2 years?
2 years, man.
That don't make no sense. So a whole year you was fighting the...
Well, a lot of it, COVID was happening at the same time. So a lot of it, they had to cancel a lot of court cases. Because remember around that time, they were freeing a lot of people and canceling a lot of court cases. And, so they weren't having a lot of courts. So they pushed back a lot of it. But
they could have canceled your shit.
I know, right? For real. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I could talk about it now since I beat it. So, you know what I'm saying? I could talk about this shit. But
the first stuff they charged you with was what again?
Marijuana paraphernalia and resisting arrest.
So let's bring us through how it went down. This was in Shelby.
Yes, this was in Shelby. So what happened was I just got done recording for my album or whatever, and I was leaving the studio, and it was around midnight or something like that. We was leaving. So I'm leaving, and I get a flat on my tire. So I'm looking fuck, man.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm looking fuck, man. And for some reason, I couldn't change my tire because I didn't have the tools. So I couldn't change my tire. So yeah, I just had a tire. I'm looking what the fuck?
Lord of mercy.
So I was like, I'm going to walk. But
walk?
Yeah, I was going to walk.
Back home?
Yeah.
Nigga.
And that's not.
So Shelby is what, a whole hour or something away?
Yeah, an hour, about almost an hour drive. So it would. So I looked at it. It would have been took me 14 hours to walk
Lord
there. Honestly, it's not that bad. I've actually done worse. I've actually walked from Raleigh, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story.
Raleigh is 4 hours, 4 hours.
That took
it took 3 days or something.
No, it took a day.
It took a day.
Yeah, but I did some hitchhiking as well. So I did get some rides.
You couldn't call no friends.
Everybody was busy.
They ain't busy all day.
It was a busy day for everybody. I couldn't get nobody to pick up, so I had to walk.
When was this?
Oh, it was a few years ago.
Nigga should hit me up, nigga.
You wasn't here at the time, bro. I think
you
was running at the time, bro.
Yeah,
he was running at the time. Yeah,
this nigga was what?
He was running,
Nigga, you ain't tell him yo, I'm walking from Raleigh. Can you pick me up? Type shit.
Well,
Or was you just telling I'm walking home? Can you pick me up?
well, no, I was calling everybody, and nobody was picking up at the time. It was because it was like super
And
early
you
when
ain't
I
send
got.
him a text after.
So what?
And you ain't send him a text after.
I was
that?
like, "Fuck it, man! I can't stay in
Yeah.
chat. I was just walk. I was just go ahead and shoot."
I know your legs was hurting after that.
Hurting like hell,
I
bro. I
know.
was
I already know.
out, bro. I was out. I was out,
And
bro. I
that
was.
next day pain ain't no better.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, that was the worst pain ever, man. It was crazy, but it was also like kind of a bit fun too because I did some hitchhiking as well, so I got some
It's
rides and shit.
trying to hop in the
I
car with
met some cool people. I met some cool people. Like,
Jeffrey Dahmer or
yeah,
some shit. Goddamn.
yeah. I
What?
found $20 that day, so it was
Yeah.
like it was a cool crazy adventure. But like, so I also since I done that, I knew I was able to walk.
So you was walking home.
Yeah, I was gonna walk home. But what happened was that night I fell asleep because I needed to charge my phone because I needed the map or whatever. So that's how
Where were you parked?
I was parked behind some gas station. So I was parked behind a gas station or whatever. And so the cop, I think it was probably like an hour later or something. Cop came in the window, and he
Where
was
you were
like,
asleep when he came?
"Yeah, I was
Okay.
asleep when I came. Came in the window, checked my ID. He was talking about apparently I had a warrant here in Charlotte or whatever
So
for
he ain't
missing
even
the court
asked
case.
why you was out there.
No, I didn't
Or
even ask. And I figured, I thought he had seen, and when I seen the footage, he thought that I was breaking into some place or whatever. But I
in
thought,
your car?
right, exactly, my tire flat. So I'm thinking they already investigated. See, I'm thinking they're smarter than they think. They are. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm thinking they investigated. They saw the flat tire or whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, they see the flat. Even with the other, even if the shit still happened, I'm thinking at least they know what shit's going on. But obviously they fucking. I'm gonna say the police officers are racist here in North Carolina, man. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say fuck it. You know what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm gonna and they show and you can see it in the fucking in the video, like the video cam. Like the dude thought I was breaking into the fucking store because he goes around. It shows the scene where he goes around in front of the store to look and see if there's anybody in there or whatever. So he comes back around. They check my ID. I had a warrant here for missing a court case here, and so how I went down. The first it was like, get out of the car. You got a warrant. I'm still in the days. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waking up. Like, what the fuck is going on? Whatever. So I
This
shouldn't
is
honestly.
after you gave him your ID.
Yeah,
and
it's after I gave him my ID. Honestly, I shouldn't even give him my ID. I could have just refused and be like, yo, I don't have to give you my ID. Like, I don't have to.
which
Honestly,
would have made
that's
it
one
worse.
thing. One thing
Would have
y'all.
made it worse though. But
Nah, well, I mean, could have, but you got to stand firm. Like, if you know your rights, guys, because I've done it before, bro. Where I got pulled over. I was with a friend. Hey, I was with a friend. They wanted to check my ID. I was like, no, you don't have to check my ID.
I think it just depends on the situation.
It does.
Now
Though.
that
It
situation,
does,
you
though.
definitely want to show your, just because,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that situation.
It was
yeah.
nighttime, right?
Yeah, it was nighttime
You in the
too.
back
Yeah,
of the.
and it was literally like a week before the whole George Floyd shit too.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was like, fuck, bro.
So you got out the car.
Yeah, so well at first, and this is where I got the resistant arrest. First I get out of the car, I'm like, no, I don't have no warrant. What are you talking about? And he's like, you get out of the car, you got a warrant. I'm looking like, yeah, I don't have no warrant. What are you talking about? And he was like, if you don't get out the warrant, it's gonna get a lot worse. So I'm looking like, all right, bro, I'm gonna get out the fucking car or whatever, because I know this motherfucker's gonna be tripping. So I got out, got my hands up, and I was like, yo, let me call. Cause I was gonna call my brother, because he's actually cop here, yeah, in Charlotte. So I was gonna let him know what's going on. So they was like, yo, let me make a phone call. And they was like, no. I was like, yo, let me just make a phone call. And they was like, no. So I just had my hands up. They grabbed me. They fucking.
There's two of them.
So what?
There's two of them.
Yeah, it was fucking like five of them. Yeah, they fucking. And it was like they had like fucking like 3, 4 cars just run up. Like it felt like a whole army was surrounding me. Like seriously. So I was like my hands up. They grabbed me. They knocked me down and shit like that. They tore my hoodie that I had. That fucking sucks.
Dang.
Yeah, it was
How you tear a hoodie? That's crazy.
It was a handmade one, so they can't buy it in no store, bro.
Man.
So I was kind of mad at that. So they tore that shit up, and then where I got the marijuana paraphernalia from is that they found the grinder. So I had a grinder in my person, but I didn't have no weed. But the funny thing about that is they were going to charge me. I heard the magistrate say something like about them trying to like charge me with like half an ounce because they saw
What?
because they saw I had ashes and I had what do they call it? Fucking not the roaches because it was the filters. I had filters in my ashtray. So they were going talking about. They was talking about. But the thing is, I was cool and collected. Like I know how to handle the police. You gotta fucking stay calm. Even if you're getting arrested, you gotta be like
Yeah.
friendly with them. You know what I'm saying? Because you have an easier time if you go to jail. Because honestly, I had an easier time because I was friendly with them. Because when I was friendly with them, I was able to call my job, let them know what's going on. My job was able to call my brother, let him know what's going on, and then I was able to get in contact. They was able to help me like get the numbers I needed in order to figure out what's going on and shit like that. Because I was just calm and collected. I wasn't, because I was mad as hell, but at the same time, I was like, fuck, it's nothing I could do, man. It's fucking
Yeah, because your
telling them,
ass be done goddamn arguing with the wrong motherfucker, be ready to flip shit
it's
over.
telling them like my whole goal is to go home. Like if you get caught up by the police, the whole goal is to go home. So whatever you gotta do, fucking you gotta do it. Like I can't. I don't have no fucking army. I can't fight no police officer, so I gotta fucking surrender or whatever. So anyway, so that's what I did. I was friendly with them or whatever the whole time. So they grabbed me. I was being quiet. I was just asking questions like, "Yo, what's going on?" Because this is my I've dealt with the police, but I've never been arrested before. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't even know what the fuck I need to do. So I'm looking like who I need to talk to so I can make this a smooth process. So because at the same time it was like I had to work the next night. So I'm looking like if I don't let nobody know what the fuck is going on, like
Nobody gonna know.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, because I was looking like I would have to stay over the weekend, and then if I didn't get out that time, I would have to stay over the weekend and then have to be shipped back to Charlotte.
Yeah, they would have
For the
transferred
court
your
case.
ass.
Yeah, exactly. So I would have been
He
there or
said
whatever.
shipped.
Yeah. Hey man,
Damn.
it's like it's like slavery in that motherfucking
This
shit, bro.
motherfucker said shit.
It's like slavery in that motherfucking shit, bro.
Hilarious.
But yeah, man.
So
So
that was the year. What happened the second year? How'd you get? You got charged with something else, right?
yeah, I got charged with assault. I got charged with assault a police officer. So they decided to put that shit charge me with that shit a year later because that wasn't an original charge at all. So because I think what it was, I was gonna beat the original two, or I was gonna have to just pay a fine or whatever. And I think that cop was like I said, bro, fucking hey,
He ain't
they
getting off
racist
that
here, bro.
easy.
Exactly, bro. Because he was trying to say he got hurt and he had to go to surgery or whatever. So they're trying to charge me with assault, but I think that's honestly, I think that's where they fucked up on it because when they actually saw what happened with this video camera, they actually saw the whole situation and how it was handled,
So
and
they
I think
looked
that
at
was
all the cops video cameras. Or
no,
just the
well,
one?
that's the funny part. The only cop who had the video camera was the one that arrested me. Everybody else was conveniently turned off. So he was the only evidence that we had to use to show the angles and shit like that. So uh so when they saw that video camera, it showed that they were wrong. The DA and all of them were wrong and shit like that. So the judge was like, "Yo, you're gonna drop." He dropped two of the charges because
If
they were gonna get me on like two of them.
if all of the cameras were off or whatever, do you think they would have still charged you?
Yes,
Really?
yeah, hell yeah. Because the cops word over mine word, and they had more of the evidence, because the guy said he got hurt or whatever and shit like that.
Oh my god,
Bruh, but I'm telling you, if I didn't get that video evidence, bro, it
yeah.
would have
Well, I'm glad it all worked out, man. You
Yeah, I
got a lot
appreciate
going
it.
for you, and I know you ain't a bad person, so
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
shit just happens. I guess.
Yeah, for real, bro. I would have been like, damn, bro. I would have got a record for no reason.
Facts, man. Facts. Okay, so let's get into your music. You said you got an album coming out.
Yes,
Coming up.
sir. Yes. I got an album coming out. Plan on dropping at 420. It's called King of the Queen City Volume 1.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy DJ Ben Working. All the beats are by him.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that. I got a volume 2 coming after that, like later down the road. We don't have an official date for yet, but that's in post production
When
right
did
now.
you say this was dropping?
I'm planning 420.
420.
Yes,
You said
sir.
you're gonna be in LA.
Yeah, I'll be in LA.
Why you going to LA?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. So what are you gonna do? I mean, so I know you're going out there to celebrate 420, but like, is there something you're gonna do for your album too? Since you are gonna be
Um,
it's dropping and
Not necessarily like a release thing like that. I'm just gonna go out there and enjoy. Should probably just link up. Try and reestablish myself out there because I haven't been out there in some years. Just go out there and just chill. I'm just making it like not necessarily like a soft drop, but just dropping that shit or whatever, so I can just get some new music out because I've been dropping like steadily past few
Nice.
months. You know what I'm saying?
And so you're with a label now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm
What's the label?
still with Family Tree Records.
Family Tree
Yeah, still with
Records.
Family Tree Records. We've been dropping. Like I said, we've been dropping. Like the last time that I saw you, I think we didn't drop Million Mentality yet. So Million Mentality dropped last year, and then we dropped another project called Slept On by the City Volume 2.
Mm.
Shout out to my boy Obscene Planet.
Annabelle.
He produced that joint. We featured my boy Rash Dre. We got and we also featured my boy Sir Loke. We got them on
You got them
on the
all.
project. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we got them on the project. So we dropped that shit, and so now we're gonna start the rollout for the King of the Queen City Volume 1.
Um, and so are you the only person signed to this label?
Yeah, as of right now, yeah.
Why do you think they signed you?
Um, Probably because they even like I known the head for years, and like
Mm. So you had a
he's seen the
relationship.
work ethic that I did, and he's seen some of the projects I did with some of the other artists that are in their circle. So he when he presented the idea and presented with the label, I thought it was just a good move to work with him and what they got planned.
And so, from your experience so far, you've been with them 2 years,
Yeah, about 2
give or
years.
take
Yeah.
a couple of months.
Mm.
I want you to give me some pros that you've had from working with them, and then some cons that you might have
Mm.
experienced so far working with them.
The pros, definitely me and the engineer, Adam. Like we definitely built a synergy when we record, so he knows how I operate when I'm recording in the studio or whatnot. Um, definitely love I definitely love the atmosphere. Like
Yeah.
he has it's like a legit like studio. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no laptop. You know, you know
In the
not
closet.
not to mind make fun of those type. There's nothing wrong with just recording with a laptop. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you're able to record it, you're able to record it. If you're able to record on your phone, make it sound dope. You know what I'm saying? You can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But uh he got his like a legit studio, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like something like you can actually go and record and shit like that. Like I brought people out there and they was like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? That shit is dope as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's great. Definitely the work ethic we able to like pump out like seriously. I recorded like the 2 albums I'm about to drop soon. Like I recorded that shit like in a month or whatever.
Those are
Yeah,
the pros.
yeah.
Any cons
It's
so
fucking
far?
far as hell. It's Shelby, North Carolina, so I'm
Oh
driving like an
damn.
hour
Yeah.
away. And that's where I got locked up at. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like got that stigma now. But yeah, as far as hell, you know what I'm saying? Um that's most of the con. I mean, obviously you gotta have a budget to work that. This is like I said, this is actually like studio professional
Yeah.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? So obviously you gotta have a budget to work with that. But the pro with that is they do work with you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So they definitely work with whatever kind of budget you can throw in, and working with the label has definitely helped. Um, create income with that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So making the money back. You feel me?
Have you seen any bigger checks or anything? Or I guess I'll ask that like this: what are some results you've seen from working with the
Oh yes. Well, I've seen
label?
definitely growth in my numbers in
There we go.
terms of like my Spotify, Apple, all the playlists. Not playlists. What I'm trying to say, the streaming
Streaming
services.
services.
Yeah. So our streaming services now we're getting the videos up. Like we're dropping more videos or whatnot. And in terms of in terms of the money aspect, what we've been all the money we've been collecting with all the streaming, we've been just putting it back on advertising and shit like that.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's like a recycling type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, we've seen beneficial results. So that's why
Yeah,
I've been
because them Spotify listeners shot the fuck up. God damn.
yeah, man. So I'm definitely happy about that. Yeah, it's crazy because like I remember the engineer Adam. He met somebody that randomly in Gastonia was listening to my shit, and he was like, I was like, oh shit, for real? That's fucking crazy. Like, and there's a gym I go to, and fucking when we dropped Slept On by the City Volume 2. My I didn't promote. I promoted it, but I didn't promote it to my because I had a trainer at this gym,
Yeah.
and I didn't promote it. I told him I did music, but I didn't promote my album or whatever. And then he just texted me talking about this shit is smooth. I'm looking like, bro, you heard this? What the fuck? Like so it's dope. Like
Dang.
yeah, so it's dope. So I guess now like I'm starting to see like the results and the numbers or whatnot. And I've been getting hit up for shows, but with all COVID things, whatever, I didn't really take shows last year after I did the what's it called, the release party or whatever.
Hmm.
No, I just wanted to.
How was that?
It was dope. It was really dope. We had a good time. You know, everybody. We had. It was fun, bro. It was fun. It had a great time. Like everybody got drunk, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
So, what are you hoping this album accomplishes? What
just
records are you hoping that it breaks that your other albums or singles didn't do?
I'm hoping that I'm getting I can get like a farther reach, so I can get more sustainable fans or whatnot. So that way I can start like traveling, start touring, and for the albums, and get some like people at the shows and whatnot. I'm definitely seeing. We're gonna start dropping some singles soon, so I'm definitely gonna start seeing like how people are feeling about the singles that we're gonna drop, and then once we drop the album, see how people feel about like how the album works, and then hopefully we can get more fans so that we can start planning on booking shows and whatnot.
Y'all hear this? I hear this man got a plan. Nah, no, that's good. That's good that y'all are kind of thinking it out,
Mhm.
instead of just dropping or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think before we kind of started, you was talking about you trying to get more shows, which you kind of just mentioned or
Mhm.
whatever. Why haven't you been doing shows or whatever?
Mostly because of this whole like COVID, like not to say I'm not necessarily scared of COVID or whatever, but
Shit.
every like yeah, right. Every like venue got different it's called rules and
Rules.
whatnot. Yeah, so you don't know if you got to get vaccinated or if you can actually go out there, how many people can be in the room or whatever. So I don't want to have to deal with all that and like have figuring out all that shit like that. So I was like, let me just focus on just recording so I can have more, so I can start getting more consistent music out there.
What about press? What about press interviews,
Uh,
podcasts? Have we been thinking about that? Because I don't see you on, I see you on my show. That's
yeah.
it. Like, what about other outlets?
Well, not like I said. I just been like, I guess you could say I've been a little recluse. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the first show I've done since, um, I think since my what's it called, release party. So I haven't really done any like press or anything. I just been like focused on just like making making albums and shit. So I
Is
got like a few. I got like I literally like in the past like what since June of last year I've made like at least like 4 or 5 albums. I've
Yeah.
already made like 4 or 5 projects. I just been focused on making music just so I can build the catalog up.
Is there a person on the team that kind of focuses on like your publicity, like a publicist or something like that, or is there or somebody that just fills that role? Is there someone on the label that fills that role or no? Not yet.
No, well, not yet. Shout out to my boy Adam, man. He be
Wearing different
yeah,
hats.
he does. He we're wearing different hats. He's the engineer. He's able to get the music out there. He's been able to getting more views and whatnot. So he's been getting people been hitting him up for the shows and whatnot. So he's been able to do everything and get everything rolling and whatnot. That's why I've been like, I guess like I like working with them because they've been able to. He's been able to actually get everything coordinated, his end.
Do you think the reason, you know, their reason, your reason for signing with them is their reason for signing with you?
Yeah, pretty much.
The relationship, the rapport is already there. Why
Yeah,
not type of thing.
right,
That's what's
exactly.
up, man.
Mm.
Who are some of your musical inspirations?
Oh man, Currency,
Hmm.
Wiz Khalifa, Dom Kennedy, Larry June. Um, Sheesh, the list goes on and on, man. Damn, I'm really trying to say everything. Smoke Dizza, um, Big Crit. Shit. Oh man, I got a lot. I'm just trying
That
to
is
think
a
like who
lot.
I'm gonna
No,
listen
that's
to, right? You know
cool.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. Trying to think of who I've been listening to lately. That's what I've been listening to lately. I got a whole bunch of them, but it's just like that's just who I've been just listening to lately. You know what
So this album, are you planning on doing like a small tour for it, or
I'm saying?
how are you gonna promote it?
That's a good question. I've been thinking about doing a tour. I don't know specifically for that album, but um, right now we were just gonna just like I said, we're gonna just drop singles. Then we're gonna drop the album and then focus on videos
Mm.
and focus on doing that. And then yeah, we'll probably plan like shows around it, but we don't have any like besides what I just laid out right there, we don't have any extra plans for that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's just singles,
yeah,
albums,
just
music
singles,
videos.
album, music videos. Yeah, but I was thinking. I was talking. Shout out to my boy Manny out in Chicago right now. We was thinking about doing shows together.
In Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago. Well, just like a mini
About
tour. You know what I'm
to
saying?
say, no,
Yeah,
I'm
like a
kidding.
mini tour. Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, we're planning to do like a mini tour or whatever, but we just haven't
Gotten it together.
yeah, yeah.
It's good that you're staying in contact with him because I remember he was out here, right?
Yeah, yeah, he was
And
out
then
here.
he moved out there.
Yeah, he moved out there.
Wow.
Mhm.
Have you thought about moving somewhere else?
Yeah, man. I'm thinking about moving back to California. I think I'm moving back to LA. Go back. I think that's another reason why I'm going back there as well, just to reestablish myself, to get everything, just to make more connections and
You can
whatnot.
probably get your own spot this
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Does your job have a branch out there that you might could transfer to or something?
Probably. I'm
That'd
gonna
be
have to
dope.
talk about that. Yeah, that'd be
Then you
dope.
can put me on.
Yeah, for real.
Boy, I ain't told nobody. I was out here in my car. I was in my car, sleeping
Hey,
in my car, like,
sometimes that's what you gotta do.
okay. Well, anything else you want to tell us, man? Like, what's going on in your life that we kind of ain't touched on that you might want to touch on, and I can ask you questions about.
Uh, besides that, I'm streaming Twitch. Yeah, I want to take me out on
You
Twitch.
have been heavy on the Twitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you play? What's the key to Twitch, man?
The key to Twitch is actually
What's the key?
what I'm trying to say, watching other people's streams. Actually,
Really, like
yeah,
just watching it or just
yeah, just watching it and commenting it. You know what I'm saying? Like
so like engaging?
yeah, engaging with the audience, because you'll make some friends or whatever, and they will actually like come through and actually watch your stuff. Like that's what happened to me. Like I watched this podcast on Twitch, one of my favorite podcasts. I've been watching it for years. So when I started engaging with the audience or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then one of the hosts, he has his own little Twitch or whatever, so I'll be watching his as well. Like, so when I started watching him, and he started, I did my own thing. It was like, yo, they do what they call a raid, and people will raid. So he raided. I remember one night he raided like 200 people to my shit, and everybody started watching me. And I made like a whole bunch of like fans off of that, like people that still watch me to this day.
And you got a camera and all that too,
Yeah, I
or
got
is
a
it just
camera.
audio and?
Yeah, I got a camera and all that. I use a capture card or whatever.
So how do you wait? So you're on your PlayStation,
Yeah, I'm on my PlayStation. Yeah,
and it's the capture card links
Mhm.
it to your.
My PC and my PlayStation.
You gonna have to show me how to set that up.
All right, I got you.
You gonna have to show me how to set that up, bro, because
Alright.
that's what I'm trying to do next. Because
Yeah.
all the Xbox provides you with is just the stream and no overlays or anything.
Yeah, yeah. That's what the PlayStation does when you just do the stream. But in order to do the overlays, you got to do it through Stream OBS. That's the best
Stream
thing.
OBS.
But in order to do Stream to OBS, you got to get the capture card, and to do the capture card, you got to do all that. Yeah,
You are putting me on, bro. Like I'm trying to get my stream game right.
yeah.
So while you doing streams, have you do you play music and all that, or how do you keep them?
Yeah, so that's how I play my music. Like how I do when I start my streams, I'll have like the one of like the overlay, like Access Underground, whatever, and then I have my song playing in the background. So that's I kind of get the promoting and get the
Yeah.
streams or whatever, get the people to listen, and then when I get on, I'll engage with the audience, whoever comes on and watch, and then after that, at the end, I'll just like play my song at the end and shit like that. So that's how I can get people to promote that shit, get people to check it out if they haven't checked it out yet. And anybody that's new, that comes through, because I be getting some like new people on coming on sometimes, and they be checking out my shit too.
What is your Twitch?
Twitch.tv/XS underground Z. So X, the letter X, letter S, underground Z. Oh, go ahead, guys. You're good.
Some of these gonna have to rise.
Yeah.
So just tap in. We busy out here.
Hell yeah.
He in the right place.
Yeah, right.
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
X so it's twitch.tv/ the letter X, the letter S, underground, the letter Z. So
Okay.
XS underground Z.
And then what's your social media?
Social media. So social media is my Instagram is Killakwabo. Google me, baby. So that's how it is. Killakwabo. Google me, baby. But yeah, if you pretty much search Killakwabo on Google, you'll find me.
All right. I'm trying to see. Have you watched the Kanye documentary? You about to say no?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. No, why y'all not watching this culture? This is culture.
Man,
If
look,
you're an
bruh,
artist,
you know
a
what's funny?
producer, or a musical,
You know what's funny? Like I used to be like a huge fan of Kanye when he first came out, so I kind of already like knew the story. Like I used to. No, I'm not saying that. No, hold on, but no, check it, man. Like I used to be a huge fan of Kanye, so I used to. So I kind of know the story already. But like the thing is, nowadays, bro, like I'm not with everything that Kanye's been doing, bro. Like I can't rock with it no more,
let me
man. I can't
explain
rock with it
something
no
to you,
more,
man.
man.
Let me explain something to you. Yes, you might know the story, but you don't know the
But
story,
you
bro.
know, but
This gives you an inside glimpse of what he had to go to, bro. How he's sitting in these rooms with these legends, and they just looking at him like, "Yo,
yeah, like
no,
he's just a
nigga,
beat
you
maker
not
and
rapping."
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's crazy. You got Dame Dash
yeah,
legend, Jay-Z legend. He's in there with them.
yeah. I mean, I
You
don't
gotta
know.
see that shit.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
You
I just didn't catch my. It is. I saw everybody talk about it, but it didn't catch my interest, and I was just like, you know what I'm
So
saying?
this is what I'll tell you. The first 2 episodes bomb.
Yeah.
You'll probably like them just because it kind of touches on his early days.
Mhm.
But then, they just jump forward too fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because all that was kind of when him getting signed. He
Right.
finally got signed and they push his first album.
Mm-hmm.
But then a lot happens and they kind of just jump to him now with Kim type shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you miss a lot. But the first, just watch it. You gonna like it.
All right.
I
I'll watch
guarantee,
it.
and that's any of y'all that haven't seen it, go see that. Watch this culture. You have to see it just so
Alright.
you can understand what it's like to push your music in front of people and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, I'll check it out to see it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I used to be a huge Kanye fan, but in the beginning, so it's gonna be cool to check out his beginnings or whatever.
Okay, man. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about, bro? Now's
Uh,
your time to shine, bro.
shit, man. No, that's it for right
What
now.
about merch? You been
Merch? Oh
dropping
yeah,
any
we do
merch?
got
Playing
we do
merch?
got merch. We got shirts. If y'all want shirts, make sure to contact
Where can they
me.
go? Just contact DM me.
Just DM me. I got you.
All right, guys. We're about to wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Drop your social media one more time.
So Instagram, Killakwabo, Google me, baby. Facebook, Killakwabo. Just Google me, Killakwabo.
Spell it.
KILLAKWABO, and then you'll find all my shit.
Only one with that shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So you'll definitely find me. Check out my latest project, Stepped On by the City, Volume 2. Hey. Also, make sure y'all check out Millionaire Mentality, King of the Queen City, Volume 1's dropping 420. So be on the lookout for that. Check out my recent videos that I dropped. Shout out to the people on YouTube. My videos, they recently went to like over 1K, so I'm happy about that.
Okay,
yeah, so
keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So check out my recent video, Go, that just dropped, and also I Don't Have Time to Wait, just dropped not too long ago. So yeah, make sure to check out the work, man. Check out the work.
Definitely check out this man's work.
Yes,
I've known him for a while, maybe like 6 or
about
7 years.
Yeah, about 7 years. Yeah, something like that.
7 years, man. So I've known him for a while, man. Been seeing him grind, doing music, everything. Definitely tap in with him.
Yeah, he shot some of my first videos.
Back when I was doing videos,
yeah.
That's crazy. That's how I came into the game. So he tapped in. He was fucking with me back then, man. And definitely don't just go listen to his music or watch his music videos. Engage with his content also. So share, comment, all of that.
Yes, sir.
Let your friends know about it.
Mm-hmm.
And do the same for me. Go
to
exactly. Mouthin out, Mouthin. Go there, share, comment, subscribe. Help us get our subscribers up. Go to the next level. He's trying to make history.
Yes, sir.
Both of us trying to make history out here.